despite so many medical advances, there is still no cure for the common cold. More and more families seem to be turning to the past for relief, grandma's remedies that some say are just as effective without the side effects. Our TV6 reporter Tanya Spencer has been looking into the trend, and she joins us now with what she found. Tanya.
Well, Jenna, for kids, those options are limited. That's because back in 2008, manufacturers voluntarily took over-the-counter cough and cold products for children under 2 off the market due to safety concerns and fears of overdose. The FDA currently recommends that parents do not give them to children under 4 unless your doctor tells you to. So what's a parent to do? Well, some say what's old is new again when it comes to treating their child's most common illnesses.
4.5-year-old Gavin doesn't like to be slowed down by the sniffles, and his mom doesn't want the medicine she gives him to make him tired or wired.
Well, when they get runny noses and coughs, I give them homeopathic products, and this one's for cold and cough, and it really is effective. It dries up the nose, lessens the cough.
You'll find no traditional over-the-counter medication in Stacy Small's medicine basket. Only all natural remedies.
I'm looking for no artificial colors, no artificial flavorings. I don't want artificial sweeteners and things of that nature. I just want all natural items going into my kids' bodies.
I'm just going to take a listen to your heart and see how it sounds today, okay?
Nurse practitioner Rhonda Marsh says more and more families are asking about homeopathic options for earaches, stomach aches, coughs, and colds.
I think I'm starting to see a lot more parents just start to cycle back around.
Using remedies that were popular some 200 years ago. Things like honey and lemon to coat sore throats and steam to ease congestion.
This is mustard seed.
Connor Prairie's Dr. Campbell knows all about the herbs, seeds, and plants Hoosiers used in the early 1800s.
I've got right outside my window there, I've got several medicinal plants growing there. Tansy and peppermint and pennyroyal and chamomile. And I've also got some spearmint growing. A lot of your just common stomach aches can be treated quite successfully with essence of peppermint.
For a common cold back then, lots of fluids and bed rest, much like today, and hot toddies with less whiskey for children. Of course, doctors then also practiced bloodletting using leeches. Still, some of Grandma's remedies of old, like chicken noodle soup, are now proven to help bring relief. Several clinical studies show hot chicken soup acts like a natural decongestant, and the amino acids released from the chicken resemble a drug typically prescribed for bronchial problems. For urinary tract infections, pour those glasses of cranberry juice. The cranberries contain certain compounds that are thought to inhibit infection-causing bacteria.
Be okay if I take your temperature?
Marsh prescribes prevention instead of just treatment. Daily doses of vitamin C and zinc to prevent and lessen the severity and duration of a cold. Stacy Small also gives her children a daily dose of probiotics, bacteria that help regulate the intestines. She plans to stick with the natural remedies.
Because with artificial chemicals, we don't know what the long-term effects of artificial chemicals are. Because I get results with the homeopathics, and that's what I love. His sneeze gets better and his cough gets better. I mean, that's really what every parent's looking for.
Want to see that smile? One pediatrician we talked to has this word of caution, though, for parents. Tell your doctor about all homeopathic treatments, since there can be dangerous interactions. And remember that the FDA does not regulate herbal remedies, and so there's no regulation there, and also some argue whether they even work at all or not.
Wow, so many things to consider for those of us looking to prevent illness. What do we do?
Well, Marsh, the nurse practitioner we talked to, has these recommendations. She recommends 1,000 milligrams every day of vitamin C. For children over 2, 1,000 international units a day of vitamin D. For zinc, you'll want to talk to your doctor because they vary greatly, the dosages, depending on the age of the child. And also, never give honey to children under 1 because of botulism concerns. We have a lot more on these home remedies and exactly how to use them all. You just look for my story on our homepage at theindychannel.com. Now, Stacy says her kids, despite being in daycare, hardly ever get sick at all. We as parents know that is hard to do.
That is impressive. All right, Tanya, thanks for that helpful information.